Hey everybody, what is up? Fourth Seraph here. Today we are going to be talking about melee weapons and the impact that they have on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Are they a good thing? Now I know a lot of these melee weapons are really cool and really fun to use. You'll see in this video that I use the slash and burn and the brass knuckles. I have a couple of the other melee weapons. I've gotten pretty lucky with those, not so much with the other types of weapons, the guns and such, but I did actually just open up one supply drop the other day, got the slash and burn right after it came out, so that is pretty lucky. And so I'll hopefully be able to upload a couple more cool gameplays of that for you guys soon. But let's talk about melee weapons and what they do to the game, because I actually think that they are kind of a negative thing for Black Ops. Now, I know that the knifing in other games, the instant kill melee all of the time, was a little bit cheap. It could be a little bit annoying. I actually still all the time try and knife people. I'm not used to it at all. Still, even after months and months of Black Ops 3 being out, I still will just hit people and they'll shoot me all the time, because it is just so ingrained in my brain that you can just knife people whenever you want. But having the melee weapons, I think, is kind of a cool idea. It's a cool concept. It's cool to have them introduce all these different things. It really makes a lot more weapons that you can seek after, because it's a lot easier to add just different looking melee weapons into the game than come up with whole new ideas for guns and such. But my problem with the melee weapons is that I think the problem with them is that you can't get objectively significant kills with a melee weapon very easily at all. What I mean by objectively significant kills is that refers to kills specifically in an objective-based game mode, not so much in team deathmatch, because every kill is objectively significant because your goal is to get kills, but in something like domination, hardpoint, uplink, you can't really get objectively significant kills, which means a kill that actually helps your team win. So say someone is on a flag, you shoot them, and so they don't capture that flag, that kill is objectively significant. If you are capturing a flag and people are rushing at you and you kill those people so that you can capture the flag, that is an objectively significant kill. If you control 2/3 of the map and kill everyone as they're trying to come out of their spawn, so like an example of this would be on Nuketown. If you are in the middle of the map and say your enemy are spawning in the blue house, and you keep them from really getting able to go past that first bus, those are objectively significant kills, because you stop them from capturing flags, you stop them from scoring points, whatever it is, you have objectively significant kills. It actually helps your team win. Now, it doesn't mean you can't get objectively significant kills with melee weapons. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying that at the rate you get them compared to any other type of weapon, it actually ends up being a hindrance to your team. And I think having someone using a melee weapon on your team is almost as bad as having someone that's just not even playing. The problem is that, especially if we use a map like Nuketown as an example, since we already talked about it, and that's the map that I play and like the most in this game, if someone is going to try and get a lot of kills, what they want to do is they want to go to one of the two houses. Those inside places are the closest quarters. It's the easiest to get the most kills. But those kills are so far from the B flag, which is really the point of contention for the map, the place where most of the objectively significant kills are going to happen. It makes it difficult to actually have any real value by killing people in your enemy's house, unless you're really doing such a good job that you're keeping them in their spawn. They're really not able to get past that, but for the most point, you're going to be going on a few kill streak at most, or there will be one enemy that will keep coming over and over again that you will be killing. And so even if you went on a multi-kill streak, you really wouldn't be holding their team back that much, maybe just one player over and over again. And so the problem is that they keep introducing new melee weapons into the game, which people all want to get, and then once they get, they want to use. It's fun to use the cool new weapons, they look awesome, and they're kind of fun to use. However, it doesn't help your team, and if you have a team of people trying to win and you're just off really not doing anything to actually play the objective and help them, it kind of ruins the experience for other people, unfortunately. And so I think overall, as cool as melee weapons are, unfortunately, I don't think that they're actually a good thing for Black Ops 3 in general. Now, if they were seen as something more of just a side weapon, not something that people try and use as a main weapon, that would be awesome, and I think that was their intended use. In fact, even in the gameplay I uploaded just a couple days ago, you saw me pick up the bat and use that as a side weapon, and it came in really handy and was really good, and I use some of my melee weapons as secondaries in my classes right now. But like in these gameplays, especially in the uplink one that you'll see where I use the brass knuckles, you'll see that although I do score a point for my team, for most of the game, I really have no idea if my team is either winning or losing. If I was using a gun, it would be pretty easy to tell, right? Because I would be paying attention to that type of stuff. But during this gameplay, I almost don't even notice, I don't even remember that our team is losing because I'm not even paying attention. I'm so focused on just trying to get a ton of kills and run around and not get shot that I don't even notice. And so I think overall, melee weapons there needs to be something that's fixed, and to be honest, I don't even know how to fix it. Maybe it's just an unavoidable problem. Maybe it's just proof that there can be no perfect game, because even if we talk about any Call of Duty, there's always something like this where it just isn't quite fair, it doesn't quite work. Even in Call of Duty 4, which is probably the best Call of Duty, and so unfortunately, I think this might just be a problem we can't fix, but I just wanted to talk about it. Here's some of your guys' thoughts on whether you like or dislike melee weapons. I think they're cool to use and they're fun, but it is frustrating for me when I'm really trying to go off or I'm trying to win, especially right now, so I can get the new supply drops, do the weapon bribe, and get 75 wins. It is frustrating when I have a team with 2 or 3 different people trying to use melee weapons and really just not helping out or doing anything constructive. But I would love to hear what you guys have to think. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and check out my other videos and my channel. I'll see you guys later.